So you should form the habit of consult a good dictionary on a regular basis, right? Most of the students do not consult a dictionary on a regular basis. So what happens is that they sometimes go wrong with appropriate prepositions, and more importantly, they cannot form correct sentences. That means they cannot use a particular word correctly, and not only correctly, appropriately. I think you know the term collocation. 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 Collocation, right? So simply knowing the meaning of a word is not enough. You should know the use of the word. That means how that word is used. And again, you have to remember how that word is used in different contexts, right? A word may have several meanings, and that word is used in different contexts. Again, when we talk about word clash, if you do not know the word clash, then you cannot move from one form to another. And if you do not form this habit, that means consulting a dictionary or using a dictionary, you may get stuck when you are dealing with transformation, which is in your grammar part. So, for a comprehensive or a complete knowledge of a word, that means word clash, appropriate prepositions, if any associated with certain word, then if there is any phrase from the head word, right? So all these things you need to know. Otherwise, your knowledge of a particular word will remain incomplete or inadequate, and that will not stand you in good stead. So, I advise you to use a good dictionary whenever the need arises, right? In other words, I advise you not to take risk. That means without being confident, you should not use any word that will lead to mistakes, sometimes silly mistakes. So, this is what I have got to tell you first. Now, for follow up activity, that means today we shall do something which has close link with our activities in the previous class, right? So follow the voice recording. I will speak very slowly so that you can follow me. Then you write down the words and fill in the blanks. Is it clear? So what is the voice recording you are going to receive from me? I will give you certain words with blanks, You have to fill in the blanks with appropriate preposition, right? So following the voice recording, you have to first write down the words. That means you have to write down the activity. Is it clear? Wait for the voice recording. Well, number one, add, then there is blank. 2, comply, and against it there is a blank. Third one, blank, compliance, COMPLIANCE, again another blank. 4, attentive, blank. 5, blank, view, then another blank. 6, depend, blank. 7, independent, blank. Next one, amused, blank. Then blank, advance, blank. Resign, blank. Within bracket, post oblique position. Again, resign, blank. Within bracket, situation. Next, accuse, blank. And the last one is benefit, blank. So follow the voice recording and write down the words for the activity. So the activity is on appropriate preposition. Is it clear? Okay, carry on. I hope you are done. You have finished, right? Now let me give you the answer. So add to, right? Comply with, in compliance with, attentive to, in view of, depend on, independent of, amused at, in advance of, resign from, when it is used with post or position. Resign to, when it is used with a situation. Accuse of, and the last one, benefit from. Check. So Devesh's response to the last question, that is benefit, he went wrong, right? He used benefit with. Now, not only Devesh, many of you may go wrong with this word, particularly when you are using the preposition, right? Now, I think it is clear to you today that if you use a good dictionary regularly, or if you make a good dictionary your companion, constant companion, then you can avoid mistakes which sometimes occur with appropriate prepositions. And again, particularly this word benefit, sometimes students go wrong with its spelling. What is the common error? BENIFIT. Many students write this. So To form the habit of use a good English to English dictionary whenever you are using the language. Never take any risk. First make sure, then you use a word. When you have any doubt, first look the word up in the dictionary, right? And what to look up? Again, spelling, meaning, different meanings. If any word has different meanings, and how that word is used in different contexts. That means the collocation. So, once again, I expect you to form this habit. Okay. Now, let us move on to our second task. On the voice recording, you will get 10 sentences for rewriting, right? If you find it useful, then you can write down the questions. Otherwise, from the voice recording, you can go straight for the answers, right? So, rewrite sentence 1. I added you to the group. Change the voice. All parents are attentive to their children's needs. Use the noun form of attentive. Question 3. As time is short, you can speak for just 5 minutes. 4. We depend on our parents for our education. Use the adjective of depend. Question 5. Patients benefited greatly from this treatment. Use benefit as noun. 6. They promptly responded to the inquiry. They promptly responded to the inquiry. Use the noun form of respond. 7. I know why he is absent. Turn it into a simple sentence. I know why he is absent. 8. He contributed generously to the fund. Use the noun form of contribute. 9. Are you aware that he is in dire, D-I-R-E, dire poverty, Poverty? Turn it into a simple sentence. And the last one, I need your advice. Use the word need as noun. So, rewrite these sentences. Well, here are the answers. You check. You were added to this group by me. 2. All parents pay attention to their children's needs. 3. Due to or because of or in view of the shortage of time, shortage, shortage, shortage of time, you then the rest of the sentence. 4. We are dependent on our parents for our education. Patients got a great benefit from this treatment. 6. They made a prompt response to the inquiry. 7. I know the reason for his absence, absence. 8. He made a generous contribution to the fund. 9. Are you aware of his dire poverty? And the last one, I am in need of your advice. In need of. This is the noun need and how to use it with appropriate preposition. I am in need of your advice.